All right, everybody, we're going to find out what this big concretion is right now. Stay tuned. All right, got a target today up in the dry sand. Dug down about 2.5 to 3 feet to get this out right here. I'm thinking it could be a cannonball, but it could just be a big chunk of iron. We don't know. What happens, though, is when this gets down in salt water, when anything metal does, it concretes iron out of it, and it creates a concretion all around it, and just builds up around it over years. If it was a cannonball, it could have been down 160 years. It could have been down 240. It could be Reveal. I don't know. But what we're going to eventually do here is we're going to take, when we hit this right here, it's either going to bust off and you'll see a round ball underneath, or it's going to bust off and just be trash. I don't know yet. We're going to do it in just a minute. But I just want to give y'all a quick hint on this thing. Look at the shells that just concreted in it. Everything's concreted right in this thing. Are y'all ready to bust it open? I'm about ready. How about y'all? Let's do it. All right, are we ready for a reveal? When I hit this, if it's a cannonball, it'll break off and you'll see something round. Let's do it. All right, hold on. Let me give me some protection. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Oh my God, I think we have a cannonball. Look at that roundness right there. Oh my God, that's gonna be a cannonball. That is so cool. Let's get some more off of it. Look at that. Look at the roundness right there. That is cool, look at that. We got a cannonball. That is awesome. Look at that right there. Can y'all see it? Let me get a close up. That is cool. We got a cannonball right here. All right, let's get some more of it off. Guys, it just broke open, exposing the entire cannonball. Look at that. Oh my God, that is awesome. That is a solid shot cannonball. If it was a fuse, you'd see a fuse on it somewhere. And it is no fuse on it, so that is solid shot. That is a cool cannonball right there. That's awesome. Unbelievable. We had the best day today instead of the worst. Very cool. All right, I don't know about y'all, but I am stoked. That's awesome. Probably Civil War cannonball. Could be Reveal War. We'll have to check it out a little further. But let me just explain something that's going to happen now. Since this is a solid shot, it doesn't have to be disarmed. So we don't have to go in there and have it drilled out, I think, which y'all have seen me do in the past. But we do have to do electrolysis on it. And the reason for that is salt has gotten into this cannonball. And as long as it's wet, it's okay. If you take salt water and put it on the table and let it completely dry out, you'll see crystals all over the inside that will form when it dries out. This would do the same thing, but when this does it inside that cannonball, the crystals form, it would break it all to pieces. It would just tear it apart and fall apart. So what you gotta do is we have to put this on electrolysis and slowly get the salt out of the cannonball so that it won't crack all to pieces when it dries out. So we gotta keep it wet, and we're gonna do electrolysis. Now let's weigh it real quick first. What does this thing weigh? Approximately 16 pounds. This thing weighs approximately 16 pounds. It's heavy. All right, we're gonna put it in there like that, and we'll go ahead and get it started on electrolysis. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that right now. Let's do it. All right, what I have here is a 12-volt transformer. You get the positive over here going to what we call a sacrificial metal here. That will get eat up after a while. I'll have to replace that. And over here, we got the negative going to the actual piece that we want to do the electrolysis on. It's actually hooked up now. What I use here is I took a little file and just made a little metal shown on this. And this is a magnet right here. So this magnet is stuck to it right there. And you can actually put this right here under the water. That wouldn't matter. That one you do not, because it'll eat it up. That's why it's destroying this metal here. But and if you put that right there underneath, it will actually eat it up. This one doesn't really matter. It's just cleaning it just like it's cleaning this one. So, but right now I got it above the water with the magnet with the little pin coming up right there, as you can see. We'll give it a couple minutes and we should start to see some bubbles coming off of it. That's a lot of metal right there. It's got to go through there. So let's give it a couple minutes and we'll check it out. All right, it is starting to work. We see a couple bubbles coming up over here. Very few, but there are a couple. And same thing, you see some bubbles forming and some bubbles come up right on the edge of that cannonball right there. And what will happen here, it helps get the salt out and it will loosen up any type of debris on this cannonball. It will come out like brand new when I'm done with it. The ball is pretty clean. As you can see, it's pretty round. It doesn't have any really big crustaceans on the ball itself. It is really good shape. So it's going to clean up really nice. The little bit that's left on it will come off. And it still weighs a lot. Sometimes you get these shell frags on. They're like light as a feather because all the iron's leached out. And this one is not like that. This one still got a lot of weight to it. So I think it's going to turn out really good. I love it. All right, everybody. I am stoked. I think it's a revolutionary cannonball. 16 pounds. Y'all see me found a lot of the 8-pound Bormans and all. This thing is 16 pounds. Very unique cannonball. I can see a seam on it too. Anyway, we got it in electrolysis. We'll see how long it takes. I got a meter that can test the water out there, how much salt's in the water once it comes out of the cannonball. We can test that. And it's going to clean up nice. It's not much on the outside of it. Once that electrolysis gets it, the little bit of pieces that are on it will come right out. It's not in pieces, it's just like a little, I don't know, hardly nothing. The thing is perfectly round. Sometimes I get cannonballs, still got some pieces that got to wait till the electrolysis get some pop off. This one's clean, so I think this will turn out really nice. What a day. That's awesome. Saving history. If it is, well, it's like 250, almost 250 years old, sitting in salt water. You'd think it'd be a little bit lighter than that because that leaches the iron out, but it's super heavy still. Maybe it was 20 pounds to start, I don't know. But pretty cool. What do y'all think? Man, appreciate everybody coming along. We'll give you updates on how it's coming along on my weekly update. I'll kind of let you know probably in a month or something, see how it's doing. All right, don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. As you see, you never know what's coming up tomorrow. Stay tuned.